Okay, welcome home. I'm your anime manga mom, and this season is spooky season. We just had Friday the 13th. Halloween is coming up, so in honor of that, I thought I'd check out something that was a little creepier. I looked at Vampire in the Garden. It did not really satisfy that desire for the spooky. It's more of a war epic. It's about a young girl who's in a war torn nation between humans and vampires. Um, Vampires have their own culture, they listen to music, they go to parties, and humans live a very austere kind of experience. One girl, the main character, Momo, she's just not satisfied with this life anymore. And she decides that she's going to run away. Um, and then the main vampire, Fine, she she has had her heart broken. Uh, she she had someone who was very close to her, and this person passed away. And Momo kind of reminds her of that person. So she saves her from certain death, and they run away and develop a bond. Um, the main vampire trope that they have in this one is abstaining from drinking blood. So Fine does the thing where she doesn't want to drink blood, she doesn't want to be uh, a monster anymore, and so she abstains as long as she can. But of course, this never turns out well because you can live without alcohol, you can live without smoking or vaping, but you can't live without eating. That's something that you have to do to survive. And once you get hungry enough, then you know, once you get hangry enough, then your personality changes. You will do what it takes to survive. And so Fine and Momo, they decide to go off on this quest to find Eden, which is a place where vampires and humans can live together in harmony. Um, Fine doesn't really believe that this exists, but it's worth looking into, especially since Momo doesn't really have a place in either camp, either the vampire camp or the human camp, because now she's deemed a traitor. So it's not going to work out well for her. So uh, that's that's what this is about. This is about trying to find a place where people can coexist together, where you can celebrate each other's differences and talents and special gifts. Momo learns to sing. She wants to learn how to play piano, which as a human that would not be in her culture anymore because it would alert vampires to their presence. And so uh, you get to see a few other vampires and humans. You get to see a lot of war and fighting, uh, but it didn't really satisfy that spooky uh, craving I had, and it doesn't really. Uh, I don't know. To me, it didn't have any of the tropes that I look for in a vampire show. Yes, the drinking blood, that's a big one, but and the abstaining from drinking blood, that's a pretty common one. But the mystery element of it, the kind of otherworldly aspect where you're just like, wait a minute, that person's just not right. Something's off about them. They move a little too quickly. They, why are they only out at night? That kind of thing. Oh, Fine likes fine things. She likes culture. She has a garden that she tends to. Um, she she listens to music. She plays the piano, and these are all things that she tries to teach to Momo until they have to flee and look for this place with a little more seriousness. Uh, but yeah, it's a short show. It's I think about 5 episodes on Netflix, so you can check it out if you like. Um, if you're looking for something spooky, this isn't your what you're aiming for, but it is not bad. It's done by Wit Studios, so the animation's pretty good. Um, and it's it's a story that you can definitely identify and relate with. So, uh, one more heartfelt, sad, but it didn't have the spooky quality that I was looking for. Anyways, if you have any spooky recommendations, put them in the comments. I'm always ready and willing to hear recommendations. I think for my next show, I'm gonna watch something a little lighter. I've been watching a lot of war epics and really heavily philosophical things, and I need something little lighter, little more comedy. So I think I'm gonna go that direction next. Unless you have something that's got an ultra spooky lean, because that it is the right season for that. As a matter of fact, I think I might go and watch Fruits Basket again. It's about that time. Whenever I start feeling a little stressed, overwhelmed, or emotional, I'll play Fruits Basket because uh, I can just let my emotions pour out vicariously through the characters. I might watch the 2001 version because I've watched the 2019 version several times, and I really haven't watched the 2001 version at all. And I've heard a lot of people say that they recommend it. One girl I ran across, she said she likes it better than the 2019 version. So I think I'll check that out uh, one of these days anyway. But yeah. All right. Happy spooky season, and let me know your recommendations, and I'll talk to you again next time. All right. Thanks. Bye bye.